Alright guys, hello there. I want to show you guys a tweaker I found called Ronin tweaks. I gotta get this going because I'm in a rush. Uh, the installer has false positives. It's two detections. It's just the same from Zenbox. Zenbox is very unreliable when it comes to stuff. I don't really trust it. All it is just Windows Defender, like a reread of it, I guess. But create a restore point. I've done it before, so I don't need to. The UI is very nice. I love it. It's very user friendly. It shows all your monitors, your usage, etc., your processes. But for tweaks, I'd recommend turning this on. It reduces your resource usage, just increases your performance overall. It could improve your input lag. This is just RAM process separation. I'm not too updated on it, but I know 22, 32 are pretty good. I'm not too sure what it uses, but it works for me. It reduces my latency a lot. Um, Disabling game bar, that's really a user preference. Uh, if you use Xbox apps like Minecraft Bedrock and you need an invite from the game bar, then I recommend keeping it on. But for power throttling, I recommend turning this on. It just makes your CPU get more power. It really depends if your CPU overheats. If your CPU overheats without this, I recommend undervolting your CPU or underclocking it, one of them. It really depends on your system. Down here, I'm not too sure about this one. Test with it. It worked for me, but sorry, the system meltdown mitigations. It's for your CPU security. If you don't do sketchy stuff, like you don't use viruses all the time, like it's so your CPU doesn't get back end basically. This is user preference. If you don't want notifications popping up, it is a low impact, so it's not too much. Test with this. This is EFS, or sorry, EFO. Is that right? It's something like that. But test with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It also really depends on the game as well. Uh, this is just background services. Background services doesn't really matter, other than like I'm pretty sure this only does for browsers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just goes for your background update services for browsers. So it's not too much of it, like too much. Uh, it's nothing sketchy, I guess. It's nothing too bad. It says it optimizes your game clients, so it worked for me. I got it. I don't know if it's all the settings I used. I went from 160 to 500. It's like 200%, or well, it's definitely, yeah, it's around there. Where were we? Okay. System responsiveness optimizations. Uh, that's just a registry. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's not the registry. It's just increases your system responsiveness by disabling network throttling and prioritizing games over background processes. I'm pretty sure you can find that in advanced system. Okay, advanced system settings. You can go settings, and it'll be this. At least that's what I think. I'm not too sure. I'm not the owner of this, but yeah. I'm pretty sure this edits your current power plan because there's a power plan on here as well. Uh, but I recommend turning both these on. Yeah. CPU core parking is they just park your cores, so yeah, they have like a cooldown. It's not really a cooldown, but it's like a timer based. Throttling again, that's for power and the power optimizations. The power plan works good for me. I haven't really tested with it, but I've gotten pretty good FPS with these settings. Disabling your HPT is basically just precision timing. It could cause system instability in some cases, but turn it on, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, turn it off or do a restore point. Let me show you how to do restore point real quick. Search up recovery, open system restore. Go. Ah, it's behind it. Okay, great. Next, pick the first Ronin tweaks. So mine would be 3.14 is when I first did it before. Then next and continue on. Windows timer resolution, it's used in a lot of tweaks. It's basically just setting your Windows again. I'm just repeating what it's gonna say. It's just your Windows timer resolution. A lot of apps like set timer resolution, like this one, do the same thing. So let's go to actually no, there's more up here. Sorry, mouse optimizations. It's just how fast your mouse gets detected, increases the responsiveness, reduces your input lags. All these would probably be on, so I don't think I have to go through these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all these start on, unless that was just me. I'm not too sure on this, I haven't really tested it out. Let's see, did I miss anything? Okay. So the CPU optimization really depends on your CPU. I'm AMD, so I did AMD CPU optimizations. Uh, Test it out, see if it works for me. If it doesn't, then just turn it off. Again, don't blindly trust anyone when it comes to tweaking. Always test stuff out for yourself. I don't have an Intel, so I haven't tested this out. I'm pretty sure I already said the core parking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not too sure about this one. Pretty sure it's just power consumption. Uh, Anything power related, I wouldn't recommend to do on laptops. So always test out with yourself. If you have a laptop plugged in, I doubt it would matter. Like if you plug it in all the time and you don't bring it anywhere, and it's just like a home PC, I guess, then it doesn't really matter. Uh, Test this out for yourself. It hasn't worked out for me on my previous CPU, so I haven't turned it on. It caused a lot of stuttering for me whenever I did idle states. It basically just sets your CPU to 100% all the time, so it doesn't idle. At least I think that's what this one does. Most of the CPUs do that, or tweaker, sorry. Or you always want to disable power saving. Power savings is horrible because, well, again, it really depends on your laptop. If you're on a laptop or a desktop. But I haven't really tested it with IPC. I've tested it with the PC, and I went from 1.5K to 500 around there. I don't know if it'll be 500 because I'm recording this, but I can always test that after. NVIDIA GPU optimizations. I recommend turning this on. Again, all the options have a description that lists what they do. Some are not that very helpful, but it'd be nice if they told you exactly what they did, but again, I'm not the owner. But you always want to turn this off if you have a good cooling system. So let's say your GPU is idle at 30, and when you win games it's around 40 to 50. It should be fine to turn on. But if you go over like to 60, 70, 80, definitely not turn on. That is not no bueno. Maybe 60. 60 should be fine. Let's see. Uh, this is performance states. I turn it off myself. I don't know if you'd have to test it out yourself. Optimize shader cache. That's the game's size that it can cache the shaders on your PC, which is just storing it. This could downclocking your GPU could improve your performance, and reduce stuttering and overheating. Maybe I'm not too sure if this is the downclock I'm thinking of, but I'm not too sure about this one. I'm pretty sure it says hardware acceleration, but I'm not too sure. this worked for me, but I'm pretty sure I didn't turn that on before. I just used NVIDIA Gaming Optimized, and it worked pretty well. These are just presets that auto-select the tweaks for you, like hone.gg. Hone.gg is not that great in my opinion. It's not very user friendly because you have to do a lot of yourself and test a lot, you know. More presets. Phantom Boost basically just reduces the processes in the background. I have a pretty clean system. I don't like bloatware on my PC or anything that may take resources from my games. But just press optimize, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, just restart your PC. And I don't think it deletes it. It just removes it for it just end the tasks. That's all it does. But I don't even think. Yeah. See, I don't have that much processes. Redundant services, it may help. It really depends on how bad your PC is, like loaded with bloatware. Like some stuff like Razer, etc. Like stuff like that you don't want on your PC if you're not using it. Same with Armory Crate, yeah, Armory Crate for Asus, I believe, yeah. Windows telemetry, it's just it enhances your privacy and reduces system overhead. Uh, Windows likes to log a lot of random, like a lot of stuff for their own needs, like for their own profit. This is for like reserved areas. Like if you, let's say, not a game, an app wants to reserve a certain amount of storage so nothing else can use it. It just disables that. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. System cleanup, you always want to remove your temporary files, cache logs, etc. And I'm pretty sure that's about all. I don't have a benchmark of my previous stuff, so I can't really show you that it works. But I went from around here to all the way down here. It's very useful. It's really nice to have. But yeah, all it is false positives. You can always check it out yourself. I recommend giving it a shot. If it doesn't work, there's always a recovery not port. Sorry. But yeah, I hope this works out for you guys. I'll see you guys next time.